Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on CapnclydesMTG. It's time to do some weekly loser news and some Magic cards that have lost their luster to the Magic market, if you will, and have went down in price. And maybe a good time for you to pick them up since they aren't bad cards. They're just a little cheaper. So, before we get started, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. The comments down below will feed that YouTube algorithm. Links in the description to YouTube, become a member, eBay, TCG Player, Patreon, or whatever. Just watch some news and stuff. Just chill. So, here we go. So, we'll start off with some in-set news. So, currently, Karloff Manor, Masker Girl, the Killer Clown, and Lady I seem to like quite a lot, is actually lost a little bit of her luster. She is down from the almost $10 price range to around $7 to $8 for a light play copy. Now, as you can see on the market watch down here, not a real big decrease, but as a card when it first came out was, to be fair, in quite a few decks. It looks like it's on a downward trend and may be going out, so might be a card to watch if you're looking to pick up the lovely lady. Because, let's be honest, this is still a good card. And when Shieldred rotates out, this, I think, will definitely be the 4-mana pick for black. Unless something else gets printed, which it probably will. That's how Wizards works. But anyway. So another card that's currently in play, seeing some serious dips, is the Overlord of the Overlord, the red one, damn it. So this, interestingly enough, is the fractured foil Japanese version, the very hard one to get. Started off around $84 2 months ago. I think at one point it was around $90. Now coming in around $70. That's close to a 12 to 15% decrease in the value of the card. Now, it has stabilized at this $70 price range. And some of that may be because you can get this a non-fractured foil at half the price. Plus, you have the non-foil version, which is probably better to play so it doesn't warp. But, considering how much this card was at one point, this is definitely a new low. Now, with all that said, let's take a look at something else. Let's look at some secret losers. That's right, secret layers are on the cheap. Well, at least some of the cards in them are. So, to be fair, with the massive release of Marvel Secret Layers and the sellout, along with everything else that was going on, somebody who's apparently not as popular is Black Panther, Wakanda King. Started out around $20, spiked to $40 during the height of the release as everybody was really excited to get these cards. As the cards have come out and got into circulation and been opened, I'm not sure most of these cards or secret layers have been opened, but this card has dropped considerably down to below $20. We're talking around $15 or $16 for this card, to the point where, you know, these secret layers were selling for almost twice, if not 3 times what their original value was. But because of the price of this card, this secret layer may not sell for what it was originally priced at best. So, if you need a Black Panther card for one of your decks, now is definitely the time to pick it up. Other secret layers in the news for being on the bad side of things: Total Containment Failure, the Living End release on the Ghostbusters secret layer. And this kind of hurts my soul because Living End's an okay card, nothing to do with that, but it's Ghostbusters. It just hits me right in the childhood. Card came out around $16 to $17. It has now dipped down to way down to $4. Living End has picked up in popularity, and if you want to Ghostbuster out your Living End deck, now is the time, because a $4 Living End is pretty sweet for alternate art limited print run. Just going to put that out there. But yeah, there's no secret here about this layer. It sucks. Next, we have another secret layer on the dirt. It is Ural the Miststalker. Weirdly enough, this is a poster-style secret layer. Much like we see coming up in the Innistrad Remastered that everybody's popular and hyped about, and the old Lord of the Rings set from the Christmas edition. But this poster style card, as cool as it is and as great as it looks, I'm not even going to lie, is just not cutting the mustard. Coming out around $15 when it first came out because, well, it's not the best card in the world. It has now dipped down again to $4, making it very undesirable. Unless you're looking for a card version of this really on the cheap that looks really, really sweet. Might be time to invest in a couple of these. So with that said, we'll now move on to the old downers. That's right, the old cards that are going down. So subtly, the Elemental Invocation, part of the invocation cycle of Modern Horizons 2 and 1, which were highly, highly popular. Very good. Changed Modern forever. Has hit rock bottom. It's on hard times, if you will, due to probably constant reprintings and being one of the less prominent incarnations. Starting out around $12. It has now bottomed out around $5, being down to $4 at one point. So this is definitely on the loser end and one of the most unpopular incarnations. Well, I guess Fury's really unpopular kind of because it got banned. But anyway, yeah, if you need one of these, now would be a good time to pick it up as it is on the cheap. Moving on next, we have Brazen Borrower, an oldie but a goodie. This card at one point was sporting a $20, $30 price tag. But now this Throne of Eldraine card is on the chopping block. As 2 months ago it was around $10. Now it is down to around $8 to $7. And this, mind you, is the showcase version, which is seeing the biggest drop. Because, well, all the other versions are already dirt cheap. They're around $2 to $3 at best. This is the most expensive version that's non-foil, and it ain't looking pretty for the home team. A lot of that is due to, well, basically constant reprinting. Yes, right. This is another victim of the reprint engine, causing the card price to plummet. Everything from the list to other slots and other reprints has made this card a little less popular and a lot easier to just get. So, with that said, guys, those are some of the cards that I picked that are down on the cheap, but are still good cards and are probably a good time to pick them up. Now, will they get cheaper? Highly likely. However, you know how the market is. It's a fickle, fickle thing. And if these cards are getting cheap because nobody's got them or because people are listing them cheap to get rid of them, if you need them, what's pay an extra $1 if it only goes down a little bit more when you could be getting these cards cheap now on the off chance they do go up later. So these are the cards you should be watching. If you've got any other ideas, hit me up down in the comment section. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of them. They are every day. These are the ones that stuck out to me that I thought you should know about. So, with all that said, guys, also in the comment section, tell me what you think. Is this the kind of thing you're looking for in a video? I always do what's hot. This is more of a what's not. So, let me know down below what you think. Is it what you're looking for? If not, give me some advice. What would you like to see? Because at the end of the day, I'm here for you because I care. Just like your job does. Anyway, until next time, be kind. And as always, I hope to see you across from the game table. Oh, hey, by the way, don't forget there's a poll on this channel about Gen Con. Go check it out. If you do it fast enough, maybe I'll be able to actually do something. We'll have to wait and see. But I'll see you next time, player.